So nationally, you're polling between 0 and 1%. I know, it hurts, doesn't it?
I've been able to bring people together and get stuff done.
I guess when people talk about bringing people together, right, the question I always ask is, like, what sort of magic do you have, or what trick have you figured out that everyone else hasn't, right?
You went to see an X-rated movie with your mother.
I mean, this is the stuff that we need. We need people who can demonstrate that they've gotten stuff done.
What are these progressive things that you've accomplished?
So in Colorado, we got to near universal health care.
I believe that health care should be a right.
But I'm not sure in this country we're going to be able to make an immediate transformation into Medicare for all.
The former geologist says he appreciates the urgency of the Green New Deal.
When you look at that chart, when people who are really concerned about the climate crisis and say we need to get to net zero by 2050, look at that chart. Isn't that chart moving exactly in the opposite direction?
So your state legalizes marijuana. When this was voted on, you were actually against legalization.
You know, that was a concern. Would there be a spike in people smoking pot? Would businesses not want to move to Colorado? It hasn't been the economic miracle, the economic sensation that people thought it was going to be. So according to U.S. News and World Report, for the last 3 years, we're the #1 economy in the country.
Well, would you call yourself a proud capitalist?
Oh, I don't know. You know, again, the labels, I'm not sure any of them fit.
You know, both as a small business person, I spent 17 years as an entrepreneur and a small business person.
Let me ask you, I'll break it down even more. Do you consider yourself a capitalist?
Well, again, the labels, you know, I'm a small business person.
Right. Well, so do you consider yourself a capitalist, and does capitalism work?
Well, I think I don't look at myself with a label.
Capitalism works in the private sector insurance, but not generally for the public.
And you also say that you're not a good messenger. You have to be a good messenger in this race, don't you think?
Hold on.